Alright, so I'm playing on untap this time. I kind of don't like untap because it allows you to see the tabs I have at the top, whereas Lackey actually just shows the game screen. But at least you can see the cards pretty big on untap now, so it's not as bad. So we are playing first. I don't know what I'm playing against. We don't have a turn 1 priest, so we're just going to pitch this whole hand. Oh, okay. Whoops. I put those on top. Yeah, these are supposed to go on bottom. No. That's not... Oh, this bugs me. So I hate untap. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. We got the red-green one, so we can't play the Perceval. This is the pass turn, this is the pass turn. Okay. Our hand's not very good. But if I had hit a turn 1 priest, then we just gain a lot of tempo. And that's what I wanted. That's why I pitched my whole hand last time. Because turn 1 priest is just straight up superior to a lot of things. So he's going to start with 2 bows, so that's actually pretty good against us, I'd say. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pitch this. Move to discard. We're going to go ahead and set our life to 40 as well. And I pitched that because I could discard that. I feel like that's not what we want to discard. I'll go ahead and discard the rapid growth because then we're like only discarding half a card. No way. So recover everything. Go ahead and play. Draw 2, play. Now we hit the heat ray. We don't have a solid 2-drop though. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and play the priest because it'll accelerate us. And then I'll go ahead and play Perceval. View top 5. It looks like we don't have any hits, so we're just gonna put all these on bottom, unfortunately. That went to top. View top 1. We're gonna bottom this one. Okay. And then we'll pass. It's awkward because I missed. Playing against double bow as like a red deck is not optimal, but I think we can fight through it. Unfortunately, we're going to have to yeah, I don't know how to reveal all to or from this on untap. On Lackey, I know how to reveal all or reveal the top 5. On this, I think you can only do view, like U view. I guess you'd have to draw to play all 5. Yeah, we may have to do that though. pretty lucky, because if he actually goes turn 1, I'd Excel Moonlight, that's... You basically skip your first turn as Vlad. I guess if you have 2 bows, you can still drop those, but hitting this on turn 1 usually doesn't produce anything. It doesn't allow you to cast anything. So it's pretty lucky that he was able to do that. Specifically in this order, but I think we can fight through it. Yeah, that happens. I'm okay with that because he did spend 2 mana to destroy 1 mana card. Looks like we're going to get these, and then all of these are going to go on bottom. Whoops. Go ahead and bottom those. It's awkward because we don't have... We still don't have, like, an aggressive start here, so go ahead and put this into play. If this was the only Percy I had, then I probably wouldn't swing with it, but since it's not, then I think we're fine. I do like the snap to grid feature of Untap though. That's probably one of the few things I like about it. Your spell list is pretty good. I've probably one of the slowest starts this deck's ever gonna have. Or at least it feels that way. Mostly because I'm staring down 2 bows. Okay, so I'm still fine with that. If he's spending 2 mana to destroy 1 mana cards, I think I'm fine with that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and play another one of these then. I guess we miss again. Yeah, it looks like we completely miss again. Okay. That kind of sucks. Go ahead and play one of these. I don't like attacking here, so I think I'm just gonna pass. So far, he hasn't really put any pressure on us, but he's got a lot in his hand, so we'll see. Us missing on 2 Percys is pretty unfortunate, honestly. He's only at 38, so we obviously have not put on enough pressure against him. Could get Little Dread, but Little Dread doesn't do anything here, so I think I'm just gonna get Pricia. Okay. Draw for turn. Go ahead and use this to draw. I could use it to blink Perceval, but I feel like I might just miss on Perceval again. No, I mean, I think my chances are higher of actually hitting on Perceval this time, but I don't think I want to take my chances. I'll go ahead and swing for 2. Swing for 2 again. Let's see. I actually don't think we swing with it. I think we do. Yeah, I think we have to. He's obviously just going to bow it. Play 2 Guinevere's and pass. He's going to drain for 2, most likely. We're probably just going to cast Susan, or at least attempt to cast Susan. Okay, looks like one of them has died. He's going to kill a Gwen instead. Okay. That's pretty good. Well, I think what we do is just sack the Gwen to herself, probably? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, there's no way we can sack the Gwen to herself if he does that. He's going to put a Maribel into play. Okay, let's see. Draw. I guess we're going to recover. We'll see what he does. We're going to swing first. We'll go ahead and swing again. I'm going to call Stone. Go ahead and play this Susan here. Let's see. See if we can cast the Susan. Doesn't look like he has any sort of counter spells, so. Okay. That's pretty good. So we do have to draw a resonator, otherwise we can't just J-activate because we just kill ourselves. So far this game's kind of been unfortunate for us because he started off with double bow and we started with a slow start. So it's probably like the worst it'll ever get for us. Go ahead and recover. That's actually pretty good. I should actually look up if little dread here. Little dread the fake rune. Read the actual text here. Yeah, enters automatic ability. Okay. Yeah, that does happen. Guess we'll call stone and pass. It's gonna drain us for 4, probably. Yeah. So far, this will be a rough match to get through. Simply because we had like probably the worst start this deck could have, just based on variance, and he had one of the best starts with double bow. Let's see, let's draw. Cover. I think what we do is we'd have to flip and swing in for 10. I think we have to. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this then. We're gonna play the Elvish Priest. Um, oh, I should have tapped in another way. I should have left the green up, this way I don't kill myself. Yeah, I should have left a green up. If he has a way to kill Priest, he should have done it in response to Judgment. We'll go ahead and swing at him, I guess. This one, target J Resonator gets minus 200. Don't we have rapid growth in the grave? Yeah, we do. So he's gonna try to do another. So now we're at 18 damage. That's what we're looking at. No, 18 minus 5, so. Um, has taken. If he has a way to kill Sylvia, I will probably just go to game 2. Okay. Let's see. How do we start a new game? Okay. So, scoop cards. It's kind of difficult. Okay. Where's the scoop cards button? Oh, okay. It's scoop cards. Literally scoop cards. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's do this game 2. We're gonna pitch, again, everything but the Elvish Priest. Or everything that's not an Elvish Priest, so. Okay. Actually not sure what this 2 does over here. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. I don't think my current sideboard has anything to deal with this. I'd probably put like thunders or something in the side. Kind of wish we had a hate ray there. Actually, the best would have been turn 1 Elvish Priest. Can I not rearrange my hand? Oh, this is awkward. Okay, so yeah, that's why I don't think you can run Moonshades like that, because of situations like that. Um, huh. Like I can just pass here, but then I feel like I skipped my turn. I think I have to pass. I think I want that Guinevere in play. If he flames the Guinevere, then I think I'm okay with that, because he just used 2 mana to kill my 1 mana Guinevere. Okay, so he's off to a slow start this time, compared to last game where I had a slow start and he had a really, really strong start with double bow. Go ahead and pivot those. Attempt to swing for 7. Go ahead and get rid of the Flame King Shout because it's not very good here. Yeah. Yeah. And he draws for Flame for Space Time Anomaly. Did he draw? Or discard. Drawn a card. Okay. Well, we're gonna add, make it red. Probably just gonna play the Pricia again. Swinging for 7. This is more of a typical game with this deck, as opposed to last time, which was just awful. I guess we're getting the Lancelot. The rest of these are going on the bottom. Yeah, last game, like I said, we had like the worst possible hand and some of the worst possible draws this deck could have, just due to variance. He had one of the best starts against Aggro with double bow. But that's why we play a match. Best out of 3. I mean, it's gonna happen. Like, I mean, this game he flipped over turn 1 Moonlight, right? Like, it's gonna happen to you. You just have to deal with it. That's probably why I like playing Reflect in competitive tournaments. even in this format, even with the new rulers, I think Reflect is still the best. It's a little early to say, but for now, I think Reflect is still the best. So consistency is king. Okay, he's gonna take 5. Yeah. He's gonna take 5, and then I think we double Lancelot him. Unless he like scorns me or something. I don't think the barrier does anything against us other than make us pay 1 more to judgment. So it basically says we can't judgment this turn. I think it was like kind of a forced play. I'm gonna go ahead and play. No, I don't think I tapped that. Tap this one. And then I'll play the Perceval just to get more gas going. That pretty much Lev's the only target here. And I'll pass. And then we're threatening to basically judgment. I should have played the Lev. I keep doing that. Like, you always want to play the Lev, like... Well, okay, I forget. No. If he didn't have barrier, then I play the Lev. He does have barrier, that's what I was thinking, right? Yeah, he has barrier, so there's no point in playing the Lev this turn. I play it the turn I'm going to judgment. Because he's not going to play like a Keen Sense on me or anything. So I'm going to draw, recover. I think what I do is I play Little Dread with both Awakenings. Okay. So that was game 2. That was more typical. Alright, here we go. Now, this is a hand that I want to see. A lot better. Game 1, just awful. Completely awful. Just due to variance. This game 2 was kind of a game. This game 3, we have the start we really want to see. Okay, turn 1 barrier. Does basically nothing against this deck. But I will say it makes me want to consider some of my sideboard. Yeah, consider some of the sideboard for this matchup, or at least for like a control type matchup. Because I was able to beat Gill Lapis control just fine, and it's possible like if this game 3 goes well, then I probably just won't dedicate anything to the board, because then it just means that that the main deck is pretty solid just because it has enough aggression just by itself. I'm hoping that's what it is. Just enough pressure by itself so that I don't need to dedicate board slots. Because I would find it kind of awkward if this sort of big red type deck actually does lose control, because that's the whole point. It puts on pressure, as opposed to a slower deck that's trying to go more mid-range value. Then those kinds of decks have more trouble with control. And I'm curious how much Regalia this guy's running, because probably want to run 8 in a Vlad Teeps deck. If you're going to run rulers more, I think you run 8 because then you have a 92% chance to hit if you mull 5 and see 10 cards, or 89% chance if you were to run 7. So at least 7, I would say, give you the best odds. Okay, I'm okay with that because Pricia, yeah, okay. Pricia basically has done 12 damage, and that's just insane for the amount of value you get. I don't think boosting Pricia here is worth. I think it's better just to play the Guinevere here. I'll go ahead and drop this and pass. Yeah, better just to play the Guinevere here. We have so many rapid growths in hand. So if we untap 3, we can rapid grow 3 times, and that's plus 12. It's a lot of damage. You know, I actually thought about going down to 3 rapid growth at one point, but then I started seeing less consistency in my turn 2 Lancelot plus rapid growth. Because we could have done that this game, right? Like, we definitely could have just turn 2 Lancelot plus rapid growth. Against any deck that actually played Resonators, that's what we would have done. And we would have just had massive board value and hit them in the face for 10. But it only looks bad because he's not playing dudes, and so there was no reason for me to play Lancelot and swing in for 10. Let's play Lancelot and rapid growth. Because then I would actually be using my rapid growths, and you'd see like why they're in this deck. I think I have it right because I played Pricia. I played Pricia rapid growth through twice. That's actually not enough. Do I have the judgment here? By judgment? No, I can't judgment because he has barrier. So yeah, I just can't judgment. By Pricia here, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus another 4 is 15. That's not really enough. Yeah, it's just not enough. Actually, instead of this, why don't we tap? Let's tap this. No, I think we have to double rapid growth here. Because by doing it this way, let's see, twice. By doing it this way, it puts him to 1. And so if he kills it, then he dies. Whereas if I play Lancelot, it takes him to deals 13, he goes to 2, then he could, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I just want him lower and to have a Lancelot in my hand, because if he plays like an Awakening at the end, actually he can't play Awakening at the end. What am I thinking of? I don't know, I just like having this Swiftness dude in my hand. Because I have lethal on board already with this, so just having a Swiftness dude in hand probably just seals the deal. Does he die this turn? No. Yes, he does. Because he can't kill Pricia and he can't gain enough life. Yeah, because he can go to 5. And if Pricia dies somehow, then... Jesus. So we hit all 4 rapid growths. We're going to go ahead and swing. Yeah. Alright, so there's that matchup. Vlad control. Pretty rough game 1, like I said. But he got a pretty good start with double bow. And we had just bad variants, just god awful hand after ball. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I don't build Vlad, so I don't know uh, how to optimize rulers and Morias, and yeah, when you have more than 10 stones, then the math gets a little. I guess it doesn't become trickier. It's just I have to redo the math because I know the math for 10 stones, um, but don't know for 14. Yeah, he had a whole hand of removal. Um, but again, playing control against swiftness deck probably not gonna work out for you. But a lot of people are switching to control, trying to make this into a kind of a control meta, and I don't think the format has slowed down so much that you can do that. But I mean, he definitely got me game one, but I had a slow start. So I don't know if you just hope that you get lucky against aggro and that they have slow start. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short because I don't want it going on for too long. I hope you enjoyed watching the match and just seeing how it plays against Vlad control. Uh, Hopefully you also got a little bit of info or some experience on the thought process of how to approach the control matchup or why the control matchup is not uh, a, really a problem unless you have just really bad variants. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.